Alfyn, Chapter 3, A New Home. Alfyn successfully creates a cure for flaxen fever and makes for Ripple-Tide to tell Sangri the great news. Oh, I'm all dipped out apparently. Looks like flaxen fever is hitting this town pretty hard too. That must be why Sangri came here. But if he keeps using that same method, he won't save anyone. I need to tell him about my cure. The more people know about it, the better. If we work together, we can rid this place of flaxen fever in no time. Anyway, let's see if we can find him. We should probably try the tavern first. Yeah, that's not the only reason you want to go to the tavern. I remember you from Octopath 1. You and Therian were quite the drinkers. A battle? What? A battle, I said. Okay. Wait, isn't that Sangri right over there? Haha, saves us the trouble of looking for him.
Yo.
Hey Sangri, how have you been? Well, if it isn't that amateur from way back when. Ah, come on. I've come a long way since then. In fact, I even managed to whip up a new cure for flaxen fever. One that targets this illness itself instead of alleviating the symptoms. What? How'd you know? Because I came up with that long ago. In fact, it's the key to my treatment. I'm not sure I follow. First, you alleviate the patient's symptoms for free to gain their trust. Oh god, he's just another scummy traveling apothecary. Then, when their condition grows worse, you charge them for the real cure. Personally, I ask for at least 200,000. Pretty cheap for the cost of a life, right? Oh, wait a minute. So the reason why you were so eager to take over Anemone's treatment was... Exactly. I felt bad for taking her from you, but I saw an opportunity to push my cure. Except she said she couldn't afford it. So she turned me down. You let her die even though you knew exactly what would save her. I wouldn't say I let her die. Far from it. I offered her a chance at life, and she rejected it of her own volition. You bastard! I don't see what you have to be so angry about. You wouldn't have been able to save her life anyway with your half-packed cure. That's not true, because you saved Gilio's life. No, wait. You didn't. You wouldn't. Did you teach me that method for free? Just so you could snatch my patients? I'm surprised you figured it out. How twisted can you be? These are lives we're talking about. If you intend on being an apothecary, you'd best get used to death. Jeez. We make a living by healing patients. If they can't pay, they don't get treatment. And if they die because of that, it's poverty that's to blame, not us. Oh my gosh. Yeah, tell that to Particio and see what he says. Well, and give him Alfyn as backup too. Poverty is one thing we'll never be able to cure. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say, oh my gosh, could you imagine doing this story and instead of over here with Gilderoy, if you had Particio? And he would interject, now, hold on a minute, partner. Poverty is one thing we'll never be able to cure. In fact, oh, we said that, okay. Those people are better off dead than having their suffering drawn out. Oh man, just sock him, just hit him, Alfyn. I can't believe you. Oh, who do we have here? What's all the fuss over here, boss? Oh, we saw him in Shepherd's Rock too. Boss, huh? Oh, I was only lecturing an ignorant amateur on the ways of the world.
Huh?
Wait a sec, I know you. You've met them.
Hey.
Yeah, they're the ones who stopped me from collecting your fees in Shepherd's Rock. Ah, ever determined to be nuisances, I see. And speaking of nuisances, where's that mutt that was with you? As I recall, it was mostly skin and bones because its owner couldn't afford to feed it. I kicked it aside because it bit me, but do you suppose it's died from its injuries by now? Gods know it couldn't get treatment. You mean you're the one who injured Champ? Poverty is truly a blight. Okay, now Alpha needs to call in not only Particio, but it's time to get John Wick up in this party here, because this is just too much. Death would have been the swiftest cure for that mutt. Get him, John. After all, it wouldn't cost a leaf. Oh man, these guys are scumbags. Get them. I've heard enough. I see you're a reckless one. Perhaps we ought to teach you another lesson. I'm with you, boss. Ha! You're the ones who need schooling. Allow us to fix that for you. Enter stage left, Alfyn, or Cyrus to do some teaching. Oh man, look at him. Yeah, his graphic actually looks pretty good here. Okay. Get this Joker out of here. Get this guy out of here. No, because it's a boss fight. I don't think one boost will get him. Oh, they're dark, huh? Oh, no good. There you go. Oh, bye. Cyrus did take him to school. Cyrus literally stepped up and took him to school. Oh, man. Oh, I don't know. I don't think... Do I even have any sword in my party? I don't think I do. Or Ulbrich. I guess Ulbrich can do sword. Alright, Sangri. Listen up and take this to heart. My one and only goal is to save people's lives. If they can't pay, then I treat them for free. Because as long as they have their health, they can still find a way to make a decent living. I just don't get it. Yeah, now who's the ignorant one? Why are their lives so important to you? Why? No, the real question is, or why aren't their lives important to you? Apothecaries don't cure people for free. Only martyrs do that. Who taught you how to apothecary? Yeah, well, when I was a kid, I was saved by a martyr, as you put it. And he inspired me to become just like him someday. That's why I became an apothecary. I too have heard rumors of such a man. It's only fitting that fools aspire to become fools. I wouldn't be surprised if he was dead in a ditch somewhere by now. Well... You yourself said there are things that medicine can't fix, right? Well, according to my diagnosis, I'd say you're afflicted with two such illnesses. Pride and greed. And the only way to cure those is a good old-fashioned beating. Oh, get him, Alfyn! Let's go! Yeah, kick his ass, dude. Yeah! Haha, that's one on the house. Now that that's over with, I'm worried about Champ. Will you come with me to check on him? Thanks. Let's get going then. He should still be by Anemone's grave in North Shepherd's Rock Pass. Alright. Yeah, he got, I mean, he got, oh gosh, what's the character's name? I can't remember his character's name, but he got Mike Tyson'd in The Hangover, didn't he? He totally got Mike Tyson'd in The Hangover. He got laid out. God, what is dude's name in those movies? It's not. I don't know why my mind wants to say. Why did we come here? It's not even close to here. Go here. I don't know why I want to say Kevin. I know his name's not Kevin. Well, whatever. Yeah, that was the first thing that came to mind for me. In the air tonight. Leave it to Alfyn to not only kick someone's ass once for being a shitty money grubbing, selfish apothecary. He kicked that dude's ass twice, both in combat and then out of combat. That was pretty satisfying to see, not gonna lie. Champ! Hey, are you alright? You're so weak. Don't tell me you still haven't eaten anything. Woof. I'll never forgive myself for being unable to save Anemone. But that doesn't mean you have to die too. I slugged that bastard Sangri for you. And not that that will fix anything, but I promise I'll keep spreading the real cure for flaxen fever without charging a leaf. Sicknesses affect everyone, be they rich or poor. So I'm going to be the kind of apothecary who looks out for people who can't afford medicine. Nice. Good moral compass, Alfyn. That's why we love you. I won't ever make the same mistake again. So please, have some bread. He brought a plate for the bread even. Dude, Alfyn, you're going a little bit above and beyond with the plate. I don't think we need a plate for a dog to eat some bread. And keep on living, champ. It's what she would want too. Woof! Yeah, get some bread, doggo.
Yes.
That's it. Good boy, champ. Keep going. I don't want to see anyone die ever again. Wow. That's going to be hard for you. Like, that might be a little bit of lofty expectations, but you know. Woof!
Yes, sir.
Oh, look at you. You finished the whole thing. Good, doggy. And you brought my music back, too. Oh, Alfyn's music. I could just, like, vibe out. I could just, like, close my eyes and just, like, sit here. And, like, eventually I would drift off and, like, fall asleep to this. It's so chill and relaxing. Oh, what a good doggo. Woof! Woof! Yo, get some hugs and kisses, champ. Haha, there's the energetic doggy I know. Hey, that tickles. Woof! Oh, champ. I'll save every last person I meet. Just like the guy who saved me. So how come he's not saying Graham's name? Is because that's like kind of a spoiler for the end of the game in Octopath 1, maybe? Like, did he, I can't remember, did he not learn Graham's name until later on? I wonder if that was the case, because he's like referenced Graham a few times here in the story, but he hasn't actually said his name. I have a request. I know I still have a long way to go, but if I join up with underdogs, I'm sure I'll learn a lot more than I would otherwise. So how about it? Yo, we would love to have you, Alfyn. Just kidding, we already do. Oh, back to Clearbrook. Okay. Hold on. Oh, we're already all the way over at the inn, aren't we? The inn's pretty far away. I was gonna say we should go get some Riverlands music. Get a little bit of more Riverlands music before we get out of here, but let's finish the story first and then we can. Alright, we're almost down to the last two here. Hey, Zeph! Alfyn, you're back! You were gone a lot longer than I thought. I was really worried about you, you know. Yeah, some stuff came up. I can tell you all about it if you want. Alright, filling in the deets. Wow, I'm sorry you had to go through all that. Yeah, like he had a patient die on him. Yeah, it turns out there are some pretty rotten apothecaries out there. So question, since we've seen him deal with a rotten apothecary in here, how did he not learn about that in Octopath 1 that happened a few years later? How did he not learn his lesson from this? I think it's just because of how wholesome of a guy he is and how trusting he wants to be of everybody, right? Like, I think it actually makes even more sense that he did end up having the same thing happen in 1, too. Like, because if he would have learned and he would have not been trusting in 1, that would have kind of, like, maybe diminished a little bit, like, his character. Like, in terms of, like, trying to see the good, wanting to see, and trying to see the good in everyone. But I won't be fooled so easily next time. Oh, Alfyn, you goofball. That's funny. I said everything that I just said, and then he says this. That's fantastic. Thanks, Alfyn. People's lives depend on us. So we really need to understand the full weight of that responsibility. Yeah, I completely agree. Oh my gosh, Champ followed us here! Oh, is that the dog you mentioned? Yeah, say hello to the newest member of our family. Woof! Chomp! Ow, you still haven't kicked that biting habit, huh? Maybe that's just his way of showing love. Woof! Woof! Then he just bites down and growls. He really champs down hard, though, huh? You bet he does. That's why his name fits him so well. This little guy is a champ. Champ Greengrass. Yo, that was pretty good. Okay, so I guess we've got a couple tiers going on here now of stories. So I would definitely say so far, so we've done 5 stories, right? I would definitely say of the 5, these last 2 are my favorites. I think we could say they're like, I don't know, the other 3 were really good too, though. Maybe these last 2 are like, I'm trying to do the thinking of things in terms of like how I did with Octopath 2 of like on a 10-point scale. Um, but this one and Prim's were both really good. Like I almost might say that they're like both 11s, which would make the first three that we did 10s, maybe even. Um, I don't know. They're either 9s and 10s or 10s and 11s. I think. Needless to say, I've enjoyed every story we've done.